Today on the menu, oh, pork roast on the smoker. Let's give this a try. Goodness, you want to try some, Jay? No. No. What do you think? Tell them.
Yummy?
Is it good?
All right. All right. Welcome back. My name's Kevin. Today we're going to be smoking a pork shoulder roast, bone in. Now it's a smaller cut. We're going to have some fun with it, experiment with a little bit, experiment with some times and temps, but figured I'd take you along for the ride to see how this thing turned out. So first things first, we're going to add some mustard. Can you hear my dishwasher over there? I should shut it off, but I'll just wait until it's done. Alright, I think that thing's done going through its cycles. So how we're going to begin with this is we're going to take some mustard. Now here I got some Smack Dab Gourmet Mustard. This is the Canadian Maple. So we're just going to, it's kind of a binder. Obviously you'll taste it, but it works as a binder for the spices. But I'm just going to cover this all, rub it in. You do not need an excessive amount. I'm just getting the whole thing. All right, so this here now I got some Miracle Whip mayo. I'm also going to put this on and do the same thing. All right, so we got mustard and mayo just completely covering this thing. So in here, this container, I got salt, pepper, and garlic. Garlic powder. So we're just gonna liberally coat it. Here I got Southwest barbecue rub from Pit Boss. So we're gonna put that on, and now I'm gonna add some chili powder. And we're gonna rub this all in, but I wanna get every side, so do the same. We're gonna go. Now I'm gonna go lay this on the smoker at 225 degrees. And once it hits my internal temperature, what I'm looking for, I'm gonna go to about 170 degrees. I wanna take some apple cider vinegar, lay it into some tin foil, and wrap this in foil rather than peach paper. I like wrapping pork in foil, but I'm also gonna give this spritzes with apple cider vinegar along the way. So after about 2 hours, I'm gonna check on it, and then I'm gonna spritz it with the apple cider vinegar. It cools it off a little bit, and then from every half hour, I'm gonna do that until I get to my 170 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm gonna wrap it and let it ride for the rest of the time. All right, hi. Got my son filming for me, so we can do this. We're gonna wrap our pork now. So we got this tin foil. I use peach paper on brisket and beef, but when I'm doing pork, like ribs and shoulder roasts and you know, that sort of thing, foil. Keep it steady there, bud. And now I'm just gonna take a little bit of the vinegar and wrap it tight. Back the way I had it. So that way it got wrapped real tight. So when you're doing a whole pork butt, which this isn't, but when you're doing a pork butt, when the fat cap splits, that's your time to wrap. You look for that split in the fat, you're good to go. So now we're just gonna leave this on. I'm gonna come and feel it every once in a while. It should feel like butter, okay? See you in a bit. Okay, so our pork is just about done being smoked. I was just feeling it and it's starting to feel like butter. So now we're gonna just make a sauce for it. So I've got ketchup here and we're gonna just add that to a medium-sized bowl, whatever, mixing bowl, whatever you got. I added roughly a cup of ketchup. I got some molasses here. About a quarter cup of apple juice. A couple tablespoons of golden yellow sugar. Brown sugar is fine. A couple tablespoons of malt vinegar here. Now here's the fun one. A tablespoon of cocoa powder. A tablespoon of the mustard that we rubbed it in. A teaspoon of chili powder. Salt, pepper, and garlic powder. They're combined. Roughly a tablespoon of this. And then that same Southwest rub that I used on the shoulder itself. About a teaspoon. And we're just gonna. So our pork shoulder is starting to feel like butter. It's almost done. What I'm gonna do at that point is I'm gonna unwrap it, and I'm gonna pull it apart, and then I'm gonna put it in a little pan with this, heat this through, and it is ready to go. So we'll see you in a bit. All right, folks, I just pulled it. We broke it up when we took it off and out of the foil, and then we added that barbecue sauce, or that sauce that we made here. We added to it, threw it back on the grill along with some of these baked potatoes. We're gonna serve it with the baked potatoes and peas. But it's pretty awesome, like super tender. It's pork, like it's pork shoulder. It's not pork butt, but it's awesome, and it's fairly inexpensive meat to cook, and this is a good way to do it. I mean, meat is super expensive right now. Pork is still a fair price, so at the grocery stores anyway. I mean, you can get great price meat from your local farmers, and that's I highly suggest you go that route. But if you're gonna get it grocery store and stuff, this is pretty good. I mean, this cost me I think $10, and it's gonna easily feed my family. It's gonna feed my family of 5. So we got these baked potatoes, peas, this pork roast that was smoked with that homemade sauce. So yeah, give this a go, and if you do, let me know how it goes. If you got any questions, hit up the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Please hit that thumbs up. It goes a long way for us for getting our videos out there. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Cheers.